Today, we have something a little personal. So this is actually a topic that I hold pretty near and dear to my heart. Very, very close second to mental health, but topic for another video. But today we're gonna talk about binge eating. What to do if you had a binge eating episode, what to do if you cheated on your diet, what to do if you strayed off your plan. So if that's something you're interested in learning more about, stay tuned for the video. Alright guys, so you guys know I'm a competitive bodybuilder, and in case you don't know me, I've competed a bunch of times. Alongside a lot of these bodybuilding sports, these self-centered sports where it's very physique based, you have to sacrifice a lot, generally food and training and time. Really talking about the food aspect, when you really try to sacrifice food, it gives you a very unhealthy relationship with food, and you can really start to develop a binge eating disorder, right? So a binge eating disorder is considered, or defined as rather, frequently consuming large amounts of food in one sitting and not feeling like you have too much control over it, essentially, right? Trust me when I say I've had plenty of binge eating episodes, especially after competitions. I've eaten till I felt like a glutton and then some, you know, and it feels like I just can't stop feeding myself, you know, and these will go on for sometimes days, weeks, have it even maybe going on for a month or two, you know, and sometimes these will really get bad, and mentally they will really start to affect you. So here are my tips for you guys to try and get through these, and this is all just based off of my personal experience, what I personally like to do, so hopefully these will help you out. The first tip I could give anyone is make sure you stay hydrated. So you want to drink a lot of water, because usually a lot of the foods that we're eating are high in sodium. So if that's the case, we're going to hold on to a lot of water, so we want to flush all of that out. If we're eating a lot of food, digestion's probably going to be pretty crappy, so the water is going to help kind of move things as well, right? You could also add fiber. It'll help out a lot, but it really depends on kind of how you feel that next morning, you know? Really sit and ask yourself, okay, do I feel like I have a ton of food sitting in my stomach still because I ate so much? Or do you just feel bad that you ate a whole ton the night before and you don't know what to do today? Which leads me to my second tip. If you haven't fully digested your food, then you want to push that meal back just a little bit, just so that way you can digest some of your food. But if you feel like you aren't completely stuffed and your body is starving, then it doesn't hurt to have that first meal, right? And really the biggest tip is just go right back to the plan, you know? You don't want to try and stray off of the diet too much. You want to go as if nothing happened last night, and you want to just keep on moving with the punches. So, number 3, my next tip for you guys, don't ever, and this is probably the best piece of advice I can give for you guys, don't let this become a habit, in a sense where you say, okay, well, I ate crappy yesterday, so there's no point eating clean today. I might as well just ride the wave, right? And let me not work out while I'm at it. You know, it's just a series of bad things that just go on and on and on, and you don't want to let that happen to you, right? My rule is I can't let it happen to me 2 days in a row, because then that's when the habits start to form, bad things start to happen. Nip it in the butt from the rip and get back into the gym. Go burn some of those calories. Really just try to get yourself moving and try to push yourself, you know? Don't look at it as, oh my God, I cheated on my diet. Think of it as, oh, I just ate a ton more calories last night. I should be able to train even harder. And more than likely you will be that next day. And number 4, my last tip for you guys, don't stress it. Don't beat yourself up over it. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Trust me, it's happened to me plenty of times. And thankfully I still was able to become shredded on stage, right? What I just did was I had to have a short-term memory and tell myself that that wasn't me, and I just want to keep taking steps forward. It sucks. There's no scientific thing exactly what you should do after you binge eat or you cheat on your diet, but mentally this will really start to affect us. You want to try and keep pushing through. You want to try as hard as you can to really just go back to normal, you know, and think about what your overall goal is, right? Always think about what your why is if you ever feel like you're straying off that path, and I promise you, if your why is strong enough, you will definitely get back on without a question. So those are my personal binge eating, dieting tips in case you fall off. Please let me know some of your guys's. If you guys like the video, please do like the video, comment, subscribe, the whole 9. Let me know what you guys want to see next, right? I'm always trying to think of new content ideas at the end of the day for you guys, and I love filming it, so please let me know what you guys want to see. But till next time, my Pharaoh fam, you're stronger than you think. Peace.